Welcome to Isis in the Bible Fall Gathering, week number 8. Presents. The question for today is, what do you want from Ma, Christ? Hey you, Christ, are you not Christ? What do you want from Ma? She's back. Can you feel her presence? The story of Christ, you, and Ma is upon us. Do you feel her love? Is there anything besides love that you seek? We went around the room and man, we chewed up the whole hour. We were really present with everyone. Everyone was present with everyone. The presence of the love supporting one another while we had this discussion that we didn't even look through the slideshow, so I'm recording it now on the 19th. So glad you're here with us. What happened in the sky? A very surreal event happened on Tuesday, last Tuesday, as Sister Margaret showed up. She showed up with these 3 beautiful items: this music stand, a harp, and an angel. Well, the harp represents Vega in the constellation of Lyra. I have Juno, Mary Magdalene, in my chart, aligned Lyra, the harp. So she's representing Juno, their earthen mother. That'd be Margaret. The music stand represents the constellation Delphinus, the dolphin. The dolphin has a built-in instrument that's faster than light. And the stained glass of the angel with the stars, I'm taking that at face value, an angelic message. She's donating the music stand and the stained glass of the angel to Unity Windsor. The harp is available to a good home. If you're interested, reach out to me and I can share Margaret's info. So why am I telling you this? It's because people are feeling Mary Magdalene's presence. 2 more people reached out, Janine and Alfredo, feeling this enlightenment. So it's all very fitting and synchronistic. But what happened that day when she brought these items is there were a bunch of birds sitting up in a tree. Didn't know what they were. I had to get my scope later and find and look at them, but they were robins. They're here late in the season. And they're watching the sunset. And we heard them sing a song that we've never heard before. And they were watching the new moon set with the sunset, Scorpio. It's beautiful. And then while we're speaking of that and noticing that they're doing this, the hawk flies by in our view. So you can see the synchronicities are just increasing big time. So this is a friendly reminder to the healers to be mindful of Neptune's energies. They await your acceptance in your loving hands. So just remember that Neptune has gone back direct through Pisces and is going to be looking for some Piscean age stuff to cleanse. So make sure you're pure of heart. Time for some findings from our Isis in the Bible gang. Sister Jules Westerdijk, she shared this beautiful song, so we'll play it for you. It's very fitting.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it.
Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
If you want to view paradise,
Simply look around and view it.
anything you want to do it.
Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it.
There is no life I know
To compare with pure imagination.
Living there, you'll be free
If you truly wish to be.
So use your pure imagination. It's you. You're guided by your imagination. What a beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you, Sister Jules. And a beautiful a beautiful present given by MX8 on YouTube. From last week's Thank You, Isis and the Bible team. As we throw the pebbles into the water, we try and see how many times it can skim and bounce off the top of the water. Eventually, the pebble sinks into the water. We all tried to skim over our lives without seeing why we bounce on top only to eventually to be submerged to the bottom. I realized I can only skim a few movements on top of the water until I eventually have to look deep within and be love, forgive, and give back so my pebble is pushed, shaped, smooth, out by the waves to return up to the beach as the tide rises and falls. The power of love is sent from above. Make love to me in the sense of being love to ourselves, to me. How beautiful is that? So it's just a reminder of our infinite lives and how we are going to be shaped smooth. There's a story of Jonah getting swallowed by the whale and get spit up onto the lands. It's so beautiful. Shifting gears to the presence of your infinite being and loving earth we live within. You're going to see more and more people that talk about we live within the earth, underneath the firmament, as it says in the Bible. It says written on the Egyptian walls. And that there's an ice wall surrounding all around. And this ice wall contracts and swells, and contracts and swells. So too does the whole earth, just like an atom in and out of existence. Shrinks, grows, so there's going to be an ebb and flow, and there should be proof that this happens, always in golden ratio proportion. That's why the Egyptians used the cubit, and that's why we unearth giants. Well, they're not giants because they're still in ratio to the animals, they're still in ratio to the trees, and they're still in ratio to the firmament, and including the ice wall, the Antarctic outside circle. So here's this movie, Beyond the Ice Wall by Robert Scott from 1912. We're not going to play it. You guys can look it up if you want, but we're just going to show you very quickly all the things that they found within the ice walls. You can see old places where there were buildings. You can see old monuments. Look at, kind of looks like an old Egypt. So this is what's out there by that. Look at these pyramids. So I'm just going to scan through really quick here, because I want to make my video shorter. But if you're interested in seeing this, you can reach out and have a look. So everything is beautiful. We're part of this ebb and flow, this cycle of cleansing, and we're infinite. This is the truth we need to know. Live your life, live it well. What do these mountains look like to you? Sure look like a tree to me, don't they? Thank you, Fiona, for sharing these. From the earth to the atom, it's all the same. The micro to the macro. This was shared on TikTok from YouTuber Hangman1128. If you've not seen his beautiful work, it would sure be great present to feel the presence of who we truly are to yourself. So again, I'm just going to scan through this. I'll play a little bit of it.
I'm going to show you this, how trees are fibers, and for some reason this shows the true color. A big chunk of this just fell off. See part of the grain. This is the way the fibers are right here. See? Hold on a second. And you see it's nothing but wood. Okay, so we're gonna go down over here and I'll show you a little more. Okay? See here. And at an angle. Okay? All this, everything. This whole mountain in a 100-mile radius. Come right over here. You see, this looks just like freshly chopped wood. We peeled a piece off of there. This is.
So please go check him out. I've been following him for years. Go have a look. It's all beautiful. The mountains are trees. Here's another one of his videos. I'll scan through real quick. Just move up to the 3-minute mark.
All wood. Okay? You know what this looks like? One of them tables that they have laid out for like a coffee table or something like that. Like if you were to lay that flat and put polyurethane on it.
So check out his videos. Life's gonna get really, really, really cool. Okay, in the Bible. Talk about a little bit about giving in the Bible. Brother Dick Harfield is an active contributor on platforms like Quora and various Stack Exchange sites, particularly in topics related to religion and biblical studies. He sees a double message in the 2 verses of the book of Matthew with regards to giving, giving to the needy and shining your light. One verse says to do it in secrecy, and the other says to do it so that others can see you. Let's have a look. Book of Matthew, chapter 6, giving to the needy, verses 3 and 4. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what the right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your vibration will remember you. Don't let people see you. Then book of Matthew, chapter 5, Sermon on the Mount, verse 16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify yourself in heaven. Why so contradictory? Both in the book of Matthew. So if you replace the giving of material objects with the giving of love and the forgiving, then they both work. There is no such thing as secrecy. All actions are recorded in the waters. It is very clear to do good deeds for your physical gain would be materialism. What is meant by these 2 verses is to be the role model of love, no matter in public or in private, as they really are both the same. Your loving images transcend all, everywhere, instantaneously. And just a quick on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception that happened on December the 8th. The Feast of Immaculate Conception of Mary was celebrated in the Eastern Church as early as the 7th century. Yet Pope Pius IX placed the date of December 8th, 1854. Why does the Vatican keep changing the dates of these celebrations? I can tell you why. There are references surrounding the last Phoenix rising and Mary stepping on the snake. Immaculate Conception, particularly in paintings from the 15th century, and as we know, 1465 was the last Phoenix rising. The last time Mama was home, the last time pure love induced us. So if you take the 12 days of adjustment the Vatican made from December 8th of today's stated celebration, you get November 27th. And that's the date Mary stepped on the snake in the sky, which is the first day of Aquarius. It's over, folks. We are upon the true Christ Mass. Your Christmas tree within is now being lit up with the Mother's pure love. Yes, this is the true Immaculate Conception of your new birth. We should be high-fiving and dancing in the streets, but we do have a bit of house cleaning to do, and be patient to endure as the line is long. Each natal chart will be lit up at different times, as our unique Christmas trees are all like snowflakes. Each is a different perfection. And thanks Sister Elaine for sharing this beautiful song by Mr. Mister called Healing Waters.
Star, light of the heavens, shine down on our tiny enterprise. Where do we go when all our time's been wasted? Just keeping score on who is right or wrong. There's no reason for the road that leads us where the healing waters flow. Where do we go when the world forsakes us? Where the healing waters flow. Silent God, move in my heart, telling me not much I understand. But I need to know, so I fight on. Here every beast must feed upon the other. When will the lion lie down with the lamb? There's no reason. Follow the road that leads us Just keep it scorn. Who is right or wrong? There's no reason. Follow the road that leads us where the healing waters flow. Where do we go when the world forsakes us? Where the healing waters flow. Like a vision over me, flowing over me. The river flows and frees my soul. Where the world forsakes us, it frees my soul. It frees my
And that's all we have for today.